In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Waze hands-free mode on an iPhone. By the end, you will be able to start and control navigation without touching the screen much at all. First, open Waze on your iPhone. When it loads, you should see the map with your current location, plus common buttons along the bottom and sides. If Waze asks for location access, allow it, since navigation will not work correctly without that. Now tap the menu button, the three horizontal lines in the corner of the Waze screen. A panel slides out, showing options like your profile, planned drives, settings, and other tools. This menu is where most app-wide options are controlled. Next, tap Settings in that menu. The settings screen opens with sections like Account and Login, Display and Map, and Voice and Sound. A beginner tip here, Waze usually saves changes as soon as you tap an option, so there is no separate save button. From here, tap Voice and Sound. On this screen you see options for guidance volume, preferred voice, and when Waze speaks. This is also where you can control if alerts speak over Bluetooth in your car. Scroll if needed, then tap Siri Shortcuts. The Siri Shortcuts section lists quick actions Waze can perform when triggered by Siri, such as starting a drive or toggling certain features. You might also see buttons to add or edit shortcuts. Choose a shortcut such as Drive Home or Drive to Work. When you tap one, a setup screen appears, usually showing the phrase Siri will listen for and what Waze will do. If home or work is not set in Waze yet, you may be prompted to define that address first. Now record your preferred voice command. Speak clearly in a normal tone, since Siri saves exactly that phrase to recognize later. After you confirm, you should see a message that the shortcut has been added to Siri, meaning it is ready to use. Afterwards, say Hey Siri, followed by your recorded command. You can do this from the home screen or even while your iPhone is locked, as long as Hey Siri is enabled in system settings. When Siri hears the phrase correctly, it triggers the Waze shortcut. For example, you can say Hey Siri, take me home, and Waze will open and start navigation. You should see the route drawn on the map, with the estimated arrival time at the bottom and voice guidance starting within a moment. You can also search for a destination by voice. Open Waze again so the main map is visible, with the search bar and other icons. Keeping Waze in the foreground usually gives the most reliable voice recognition. Next, tap the microphone icon. It may appear near the search bar or as a small mic symbol on the main screen. When you tap it, Waze shows a listening prompt so you know it is capturing your speech. Now say the name or address of your destination. Speak in a steady way and include city or landmark details if there might be similar places nearby. Waze processes your speech and then shows a list of matches on the screen. From that list, select the destination. You can tap the one that best matches your spoken request, and Waze shows a preview with distance and travel time. Often you will see several route lines in different colors. Then tap View Routes and then Go Now. View Routes lets you glance at alternate paths, and Go Now starts navigation immediately with turn-by-turn voice guidance. You will see the route highlighted, plus the next instruction at the top. Make sure Waze has permission to use your iPhone microphone. If voice search does not hear you, check for a small alert or prompt about microphone access and allow it so Waze can listen for commands. Also make sure voice directions are on. In the voice and sound settings, confirm that guidance is not muted and that a speaking voice is selected, so you actually hear directions while driving. You have now set up Siri Shortcuts and voice search so you can run Waze almost completely hands-free on your iPhone. If this helped you get smoother hands-free navigation, please give the video a quick thumbs up and subscribe if you want more iPhone Waze tips.